back to another edition of the Optimize Weekly Market Recap. I'm David Ferreira, and as always for today's recap, we'll take a look at last week's activity in the markets, as well as what we're watching for in the week ahead. It was another tremendous week for equity markets, with many hitting all-time highs. The Nasdaq was the strongest performing index as the growth rally continued, up over 2.8% on the week. The S&P 500 up nearly 2.3% on the week, closing above the very important 5,200 level. The Dow finished the week up nearly 2% and the TSX finished up 62 basis points. Looking at sector performance, consumer discretionary and communications had the strongest performance while real estate and healthcare lagged. And looking at the events from this past week, the big performance driver really came from the Federal Reserve. During their summary of economic projections, the Fed reaffirmed expectations for 3 rate cuts this year. The Fed also upgraded both the economic outlook and expectations for the level of interest rates in 2025 and 2026, and this sent markets to all-time highs as the projected rate cuts would help spur business growth and reduce interest costs of the North American consumer. A significant improvement on the inflation front for February increased expectations for an earlier rate cut by the Bank of Canada. The BOC's March deliberations that confirmed that the bank is prepared to cut rates later this year. While the exact timing of the first rate cut is still uncertain, market pricing has rallied around June-July, matching expectations of timing for other major central banks. Now for the week ahead, the focus will be on core personal consumption expenditure, or PCE. Last month's core prices gained 0.4% on the month. Expectations are for 0.3% monthly advance in February, which would be an improvement. We will also get GDP growth updates for both Canada and the US, as well as a housing update in the US. Certainly no shortage of excitement in the markets last week, with more to come in the week ahead. As always, thank you for watching and see you soon.